Hello everyone, I'm RetroMackiees and welcome back to another episode of gameplay where we're still playing Affordable Space Adventures. So I really don't know at this point how far along we are. You'll have to forgive me, it's been almost a week since I've last played this game, so I've got to familiarize myself with the controls again. Already being introduced to a brand new idea. It's talking about using heat shutters. So it says that you can turn the heat shutters off and on, kind of like a dampening system to prevent overheating your vessel. Obviously you can't see any of that on the screen, but I'll describe it to you as we go. Alright. Whoa, okay. So I'm going to switch over to electric engine because I remember that being the easier of the two. Whoa. And we're off to a great start already. Let's see if I can at least get through here. Oh, that's going to go badly. Oh, yep. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's see if I can scan those guys before going through. Nah, they're too far off. Okay, so as we learned in previous episodes, the enemies are reactive to different elements. In this particular case, these enemies are affected by heat and electricity. So obviously I want to change my engine back over to the fuel engine. And that didn't do so well for me. This is what happens when you don't pick up the game for a while. You forget all the controls. And I have to say, I really wish you guys could see the gamepad because there are a ton of controls. It makes for a good puzzle game, but there's just a lot going on. Our good old horn. Okay, so I've got my fuel engine turned on rather than my electric engine. But obviously I've still got too much heat and electricity going on. So let me see if I turn my scanner off. It doesn't do really much of anything. I could turn my stabilizer way down. That doesn't seem to have helped. Well, actually if I turn it off, then the electricity goes far enough down. But then that also means I've got to get my thrust down enough, maybe. Yep. Okay. I'm wondering if I'm approaching this the wrong way. Maybe what I want to do, I've got my electric engine on right now, so let's just go get through here, maybe. Alright. So here's my thought. I might as well just go ahead and do it instead of explaining it. And there we go. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get away with that with these guys, because if I remember correctly, there's another shield immediately beneath here, but we'll give it a shot. I'm going to start further up because it takes a minute for the engine to come back on. Yeah, see, that's not going to work. It'll be enough to get me through here, but not through the other one. So I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to figure out how to get through there without triggering those guys. And it's quite a fall too. So while I'm trying to figure this out, obviously Nintendo has announced the upcoming release of the NES Mini. Obviously, for a retro fan like myself, it's one of the best things a person could ask for. Has 30 games going for $60 if I remember correctly, which is just downright awesome. And the games are pretty standard staple games for a Nintendo console, so it's really something to look forward to. I'd like to know what you guys think. Leave a comment below about what you think about the NES Mini, or NES Classic as they're calling it. So let's see, what can we do here? Everything turned that second shield, it'll be a lot easier to get through the rest. I could be wrong. Nope. Turn back on. Turn back on. Yep. I think at this point I might be able to have enough to just do a death reel. I don't know. Engine real quick just to see. Turn back on. Nope. Well, I hit it. Merciless. I hit the button. Perfect. I made it. Oh wow. Okay. I think I just figured it out. So obviously I should have been paying more attention because it was the new information that they provided. It's talking about using the heat shutters. So I need to switch over to here, and apparently what I can do is turn my heat shutters on to get the heat shutters low enough. Okay, so that takes care of the electricity. Maybe? Nope. Okay, so turn that off. That gets the electricity low enough. And then what I do is I turn my heat shutters on. But as I'm doing that, it's causing stress on my ship. But I got it. I know what I need to do now. Good. Gonna do this. I'm not gonna spend an entire episode just trying to get through this one little thing here. Or apparently I might. I don't know. Okay, shoot the button. Go through. Fall down. Reactivate. Fuel engine, turn on. Stabilizer off. Thrust stays on. Heat shutters open. And I'm through. I finally did it. Okay. Heat shutters off. Heat shutters off. Heat shutters on. Open. Engine off. Almost exploded. I'm just going to turn it on and go. gonna have to keep this charged. Go, 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 go. Burning up. Burning up. Go, go, go. Yeah. Okay, stabilizer off. Let's turn my thrust all the way up. There we go. Of course, that's going to cause heat stress. Turn my heat shutters on, go through. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. No, 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 no. Okay, heat shutters on. I'm just going to go right through. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Come on. Go, 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 go. Come on. No. Alright, turn my stabilizer off. Go, go, go. Come on, what's wrong? What's wrong? Whew. Okay. I think I just lucked out there. All I did was I went a little ways down, found a spot to kind of pull over and get the heat thing to recharge for a minute. Alright, turn the heat shutters off, turn thrust down, let it cool down. Okay, there we go. There we go. Heat shutters back on. Thrust back up. Come on. Go, 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 go. Not enough time. Not enough time. Okay. It's alright. It's all good. Nope. Ah. No. No. Ah. No. Whoa. Okay. Thrust, heat shutters. Go. Move. Out of my way. Out of my way. Go. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay. Everything off. Everything off. Oh my goodness. That was rough. That was really rough. Okay. Back to electric engine. I like the electric engine better. Oh my. Well, this is different. Okay, well, heat shutters on. Let's see if that protects me. Probably not. Oh, okay. Alright. Heat shutters are still on. And I'm baking. I'm baking really good. Come on. Come on. Turn the ship off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Everything off. Okay, well that was interesting. They're making use of the heat shutters again. So just turn the heat shutters on and hopefully I can breeze on through before everything starts going crazy. Let's see if I can just park here for a minute. There we go. Whoa, yeah, let's just stay down here. Alright, increased thrust, heat shutters on. So how am I supposed to get past you? Alright, heat shutters on. How do I get past the laser? Ah, gotcha. Okay, okay. Alright. So we're reusing a idea from before. This is the sticky landing gear. Turn the fuel engine back on, heat shutters on, and lift. Okay, sticky gear off. Sticky gear off. Off. And I'm going to blow. Come on. Okay, release the sticky. Come back over here. So what I'm doing is you hit the heat shutters again and it releases all the heat that you've been building up. It's basically like temporarily giving you immunity to heat. It's going to turn it back on again and I should be able to get through here. Hopefully. Gonna have to find a place to park. That isn't within range of either one of these. And it wasn't there. Alright, engine on. Alright, landing gear on. Heat shutters on. Move. Go, go, go. And stick. Heat shutters off. Alright. Heat shutters back on. Sticky gear off. And alright. Let's see if I can turn my thrust up. I think it's going to heat up a lot quicker, but I'm running out of ideas, so heat shutters on and move. Move. Yikes. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Okay. Narrowly avoided blowing myself up there. Now what have we got here? Interesting. Down or to the side? Let's see what's over this way. Looks like we found ourselves in a maze of some kind. It's rather unusual. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. So, what happens if I go in there, or do I really want to know? What am I supposed to do here? Not sure I understand. Maybe that's not the way I'm supposed to go? Oh, okay, just go right on through. My bad, I thought that was something important. So I think we're going to end it there, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I apologize I didn't get further. Some of these puzzles were rather difficult. But I hope you'll tune in next time. So until then, God bless, take care, and keep on gaming.